Greetings, my lovelies. Hi, it's Emmy. Welcome back to another Gadget Does It Work test. Today I'm testing this. And this little hexagonal box contains an AeroPress. This relatively inexpensive product claims to make espresso-like coffee quick and easy. So, sold, right? I love espresso. I love it, love it, love it. I don't love the big machines that take up a ton of counter space. I have a small kitchen, and plus they're just so stinking expensive, I can't justify the cost either. Basically, it's a large syringe that you place your coffee in, and you force the water with some air pressure through the grounds into your waiting vessel. This is a little less than $30, and yeah, let's see if it works. All right, so in the box, we have the stirring paddle thing, we have the measuring scoop, some directions, a hexagonal funnel, the AeroPress itself, which comes in two parts, and a little holder for my filters. This recommends heating up your water to 175 degrees, which is a little bit cooler than I think typical espresso machines. I think typical espresso machines run that around 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And these are different recipes for an Americano, latte, and cappuccino. I am just going to make a straight up cup of espresso because that's what I love. So in my grinder, I'm going to add 1.5 and some extra beans in my grinder, and grind that up. This can take a little while. I love this grinder, by the way. This is a Hario. It's a Japanese brand. I think I paid $50 for it, which is a bit much for an appliance for me, but I really like coffee, so it's worth it. Plus you get a little workout. All right, basically this is just a giant pepper mill, right? Except it's a coffee mill. Now, smells great. Okay, actually I'm going to remeasure it because it says to do 1.5 scoops of ground, so I'm going to remeasure that. Next, we're going to actually make the coffee. I'm going to use this little stout mason jar. We're going to take this little basket. I'm going to place one filter into there. So these filters are one specialty item that you do have to buy. It comes with 350 of them. They go for about $5 for them. So 350 will last you, theoretically about a year. So I have read that you can reuse these. So if you're gonna have a couple cups of coffee during the day, you can just rinse them off and use them again. So I'm gonna place that in there. We're going to put this onto the bottom of this. Just kind of lock it on there. This goes on top of this. So next we're gonna use our funnel. We're gonna place that in there, and that keeps the grounds from getting on the sides. 1.5. So I'm going to do a 1-to-1 ratio. That's 1.5 scoops of coffee, and now I'm going to do 1.5 measures of water. It's right in between there. I'm going to stir that 10 seconds. And now we're going to take our plunger, place it in here. And now we're going to plunge very slowly for 20 to 60 seconds. And this forces the water through the grounds. It's making a great little hiss. This part's actually really fun. Let's see what we got here. Nice. So it says in the instructions to remove this coffee immediately, even before you drink the coffee, to maintain the life of the plunger. So I'm going to screw that, and then you push this to get the puck of coffee. Nice. Rinse that off, and you're ready to make another cup. That smells delicious. I'm going to put it in a glass. All right, let's give our coffee a taste. Cheers. That is pretty stinking good. Delicious. Full-bodied, assertive, strongly flavored without being sludgy or overly bitter. Lots of nice little sour notes in there, yet it remains fruity. Good. I like that a lot. Very, very, very smooth cup of espresso. In my opinion, this is a pretty tasty little cup of espresso style coffee. It doesn't have the crema on top, but this was my first time using it. I think with maybe a little bit more experimentation, maybe with water temperature and pressure, maybe I would be able to get a little bit of that on top. Not really essential to me. I think the flavor of this is excellent, far better than anything I've ever tried before in terms of a mocha pot in that kind of order. So that was the AeroPress. I would definitely give this a thumbs up, like that a lot. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys learned something. Do let me know in the comments if there's a gadget you'd like me to test out, and I shall see what I can do. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you know when I publish, which is every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Follow my social media so you can learn more updates about what I'm doing. And yeah, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I shall see you in my next video. Toodaloo, take care, bye. Brr.